All right. Yeah, Kim, just our thoughts on this game.
Obviously, it was an extremely competitive game, a grinded-out defensive battle between two good teams. It was hard to score. We earned every point that we put on the board today, and there wasn't very many, but we earned every single one. They're good, they're tough. You saw everybody. It's tough to do anything against that defense. They completely take your post play out. And I think we're a pretty good shooting team. I think we're a good mid-range team. And we still couldn't get anything clean. Everybody had to do their part to make their own shot, and that part was pretty difficult. That being said, I'm pretty proud of our defense to be able to hold that team to 48 and then a couple of really, really big stops at the end.
What's it like having a player like Morgan who likes to have the ball in those late game situations and thrives in those?
You know what? She's a winner, and she's competitive, and she loves games like this, and that's why you work, and that's why you sacrifice, and she is and has been and will be moving forward. That was a big play for her to make, and obviously throughout the entire second half, but the one at the end is something that can really change your confidence and make you grow. That's a situation that very few people are put into. She stepped up to the challenge and really finished this game for us.
Was that play set up for her then, that last shot?
Yes, it was for her. She made a great read. It was for her to go right. She made a great read, went left, and finished over top of it.
What was it like just kind of coaching in this game, trying to figure out a way to crack their defense in a defensive battle like it was tonight?
It's frustrating because nothing. Frustrating, awesome, fun. Everything feels like a calculated. You're trying to You're right. You're trying to break the code. You're trying to figure out what on earth is going to beat Grand Valley's defense. And when things don't work, you're really frustrated. If something works, you're like celebrating, and it's one basket. It's a constant. It's a grind. It's a grind. It's just like for the players. Everything was really, really tough for them. But obviously, that's what it's going to be against great teams, and we played a great team, and we were successful. We took advantage of being at home because that's going to be a team that's going to be really tough down the stretch.
Obviously, you guys have had close games in the past. Just what's it mean? What's it feel like just to get this win, especially given the standings too?
This means a lot to take care of your business at home. For our senior leader to step up and make a shot and win us a game the way that she did. For us to start our 5 games in 10 days on that kind of a note we couldn't ask for really anything better going into this big stretch.
Morgan, just take us through that last game-winning shot.
Well, I don't really know what happened, I guess, but I saw that my girl was kind of playing in, trying to deny Brenna, so I saw it as an opportunity to find the open spot, so Brenna gave me a great pass, and it went in, thankfully.
Was that drawn up to give it to Brenna, then catch off her hand?
It was, yes.
Is that your first game winner you've ever had?
Yeah. Wayne State.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. This one was a little better.
You scored in the last 3 shots you took, last 3 possessions for Tech. Did you just feel like you had to step up in that situation for your team?
Yeah, absolutely. I knew I wasn't doing my job in the first half, at least on the offensive side, so I definitely knew I had to step it up. Our shots weren't falling, and I knew I needed to step up.
You mentioned the Wayne State one, then obviously this one tonight. Do you like these kind of moments, or your team kind of needs it and you kind of step up and make a play?
Yeah, I think so. I would say so. They're fun to play in.
Brenna, what's it like for you to come back and then play against Grand Valley? Well, obviously missed last season, but just see how the season ended and to play against them this year.
Oh man, ever since the last game last season, we've been this game was circled on our schedule. We've been waiting for them to come back. They ended our season last year. We had a chance to end theirs, and they go to the Final Four. So to come back and beat them like this on our home court, it feels pretty good.
Well, just for both of you guys, when you saw that last 3 goal for them, were you guys like, oh no, not again?
We were like, there's no way she got that off in 0.7 seconds. So,
yeah.
It was definitely a little scary, but at the same time, we're like, that's not going to count. Like,
but it was scary when it was in there.
It was good to see that it didn't go in, so we could avoid that situation.
Coming in, it was probably always going to be a defensive battle with their defense, your guys' defense. What was this kind of game, competing in this game like, with it every possession mattering?
Yeah, I mean, starting off the game, we were turning the ball over way too much. We were stopping them defensively, like both of us it was like 19-20 at half. So like defense wasn't the problem. We just needed to work on getting our shots, taking care of the ball, and we knew if we took care of the ball, we'd be able to get our shots to fall.
The one before the game winner, Morgan, you drove the lane, kind of flipped it up with the one hand and went off the board and rolled around. Was that just kind of a prayer and it just went in, or?
Yeah, I guess. I didn't think it was going in, and then like it kind of like tilted over, and I was like, "Thank you." It was nice to see.
What do you think in these kind of clutch moments, just playing in these? Does it kind of? Do you think about it at all, or do you just read and react?
Honestly, I would say I don't think about it, because if I think about it, I just psych myself up too much. So I think we all just play and have the mindset like we need to score right now. Like we don't think like if we don't score, like you know what I mean. We just think in the moment.
And Morgan's our go-to player. Like we know she's our toughest player on our team. So if we're getting the ball at the end of the game, it's going in.
This game certainly probably tested the mental toughness of you guys too. Kind of talk about that and what that did.
I mean, we played a lot of minutes this game, so by the end, if we were starting to feel tired, we just would look at each other and we knew we had to like keep our heads in the game, keep playing tough, because we were going to take us to the end.